So I saw this film on Friday, and I'm reviewing this thing now, and you're getting this thing on Sunday. Yes, I am particularly lazy. Hi there, folks. Welcome back to Rich Reviews, and it's Line of Duty time. Don't know what this film is? Don't worry, because I didn't think of this film as well. And I know a lot of people are out there reviewing Ford vs. Ferrari, Jojo Rabbit, Dr. Sleep, but I am reviewing Line of Duty. You're probably going to get a review of Ford vs. Ferrari sometime tonight. Possibly. But no, it's Line of Duty time, as I keep saying. And what is Line of Duty about? Well, this is directed by a guy who is prolific in a B-movie type career. Written by a guy who is just like, hooray! One of the things I had wrote finally is made into a film. This guy is laughing all the way to the bank. This has got to be one of the most forgettable films I've seen in a while. It's the most basic, simplistic film that I've seen in a while. So as we open up, there's this disgraced cop with the last name of Penny, played by Aaron Eckhart, and he's out and about his usual street corner, hanging around doing his duty. When we come to realize, oh yeah, that the police chief's daughter, played by Giancarlo Esposito, is being paying a ransom to one of the kidnappers. There was some miracle, and God bless Aaron Eckhart. And if Aaron Eckhart didn't do this, it'd be just Nicolas Cage or Bruce Willis. But he literally runs toward the direction of where, quite possibly, the kidnapper, ransomer, whatever it's going to be. And God bless Aaron Eckhart, he looks like he's worked out for this role. Well, what do you know? He corners a guy under explicit orders on the radio. He's told not to kill this person, and of course, he inadvertently does. Wow, aren't we a stupid person here? And even Giancarlo Esposito berates him. And of course, during the crime scene, a girl named Ava shows up, who's a social media blogger who aspires to be a journalist. She basically shows up and is like, hey, look, can I film you while you do your job trying to find this girl? He goes on a rant that I guess it goes viral. Finally grants her permission to film them, to go after and try to find this girl here. But here's the thing, folks. I think we've all seen at least a couple episodes of Cops. Now, there are a couple other films back in the early 2000s called 15 Minutes or Showtime, both starring Robert De Niro. And yes, Robert De Niro slumped it even back then, not just in comedies. And if this thing came out in the year 2000, it'd probably be starring Robert De Niro or some other highbrow actor who would be agree to slum it. Or if this came out in the 80s, this probably be hazily remembered. Now, of course, oh yeah, the station chief of this one broadcasting station happens to be played by Dean Meyer, who says, okay, follow this girl and see where it leads us. This thing does not have anything new to say about social media at all. And of course, social media is like, oh yes, will he let our kid die? We come to learn exactly how that kid came to die, and yes, while that is indeed tragic, this film exaggerates the belief that, oh yeah, this guy is falling from grace because of that. And then, oh yes, I haven't mentioned also, there's a second brother who also kidnapped this girl. And he is one of those indestructible killers that you would think to yourself, okay, if this person had actually done half the things that this killer has done, or at least this kidnapper has done, he'd be dead. But no, he's like indestructible Rambo. He comes out guns blazing in one particular scene. He really finds Aaron Eckhart and this vlogger in the most inexplicable places that you're like, how could he remember to have done this? Find them in this particular spot. Everything about this film is indeed predictable. There is at least one scene that made me laugh, and that involves them going to a location, and in this apartment has a black gay bodybuilder that happens to throw Aaron Eckhart through a wall. That is at least partially funny, and the reaction to social media is also pretty funny. But again, how we find this girl is basically, oh yeah, one line of dialogue. Can he immediately figure out where this girl is? Aaron Eckhart could do this thing in his sleep, and the kidnapper's motivation is equally lazy, and you must have been really smart to figure all this stuff out in the first place in order to do this. So anyhow, folks, what I'm going to say about Line of Duty, for some inexplicable reason, I am going to be generous here, and I'm going to give this a Netflix ranking because you might get a kick out of this, or you might want to recommend this to a friend, or you just want to show Nicolas Cage, hey look, you didn't slum it all that well. So folks, Line of Duty, have you seen this? What did you think? I'm officially on Twitter at Michael Rich at Rich Reviews 2. As always folks, like, comment, subscribe, enrich yourself with knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks. Yes, hooray.